Hello, folks. Another stunner. We're going to drink some of the setting 2016 Alexander Valley Cabernet Sauvignon tonight. Made by Jesse Katz. One heck of a winemaker, one heck of a great guy. Good evening. I hope your Saturday is going well. Let's go ahead and pour this. Excellent. So, the setting Cabernet. First vintage I saw was in 2015. They got a huge amount of press at some auction. They sold a large format bottle for $350,000. I think it was the most ever paid for a bottle of wine at this particular auction. And from there, they have only gone in an upward trend. They make a Alexander Valley Cab. They do a Oakville Cab as well, and they do a stellar barrel fermented Sauvignon Blanc. If you've seen some previous videos that we've done, I've tasted the 2017 Sauvignon Blanc, and I'm sure that you know I'm a huge fan of it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and taste this delicious wine. Let's give it a little nose with this schnoz of mine. Yeah. Quite aromatic. A lot of cool black fruit nuances. Some tilled earth quality, some floral quality. Definite, wondrous notes of oak integration. Definitely French. Cool baking spice-like quality off of that as well. Man, powerhouse of a wine. Really nice black and blue fruit nuances. Crushed violets. Definitely some graphite pencil shavings there as well. 80% new French oak. Aged in the barrel for 18 months. You know, yeah, like I said, definitely a powerhouse, but full-bodied yet still a little bit light on its feet. A little bit of a almost an elegant quality to it as well. Really kind of all over the place with its quality of flavor. There's that definite fruit quality I talked about, but I mean the elements of the earth and the graphite-like quality really kind of punching through. Just amazing. So, Jesse Katz, father of, the son of Andy Katz, who is a stellar photographer. His works are quite amazing. As a matter of fact, if you're drinking any Aperture wines, all of the labels are done by Andy Katz, so you get a chance to see a father and son team and their works together, which I think is really cool. And Jesse Katz has worked at some wonderful places. He's worked at Chateau Aubrion, Petrus, on the winemaking teams at Lancaster, Screaming Eagle as well. And as I said, yeah, now making wine for his own label, Aperture, and the setting wines also. 2016 vintage is just amazing. Still very youthful in its qualities, but showing off a plethora of flavors and aromatics. Just a gem to drink. So it's on the website, fallingbright.com. $85 a bottle. You'll be hard pressed to find a better cab at that price point. Just amazing. It's pretty much, just everything that Jesse Katz does. He's got one of those winemakers that has the Midas touch. Really pleased. Some cool licorice notes coming off of this as well. Sweet tannins. Definitely quality of the French oak really showing itself quite nicely right now. Absolutely amazing. Wait a minute. What did the wine girl for you say? And also making wine for Montage Resort. I did not know that. Thank you so much. Love the Montage. There's Montage in Laguna Beach. For those of you who don't know, I live in Orange County, and my son is a huge fan of the beach scene out here in Southern California, and we spend a lot of time out there, and Laguna Beach is one of our favorites. Montage is a cool place to get a drink, cocktail, have a bite to eat, stroll through the resort. They are definite 5-star luxury service all the way. Thank you so much for that information. Cheers to you. Wow, stellar wine. Stellar wine. Man, I'm really pleased with this. I'm going to be doing some grilled New Yorks today, or pardon me, tonight, after we're done with this review. So this is going to be the wine that we're going to be enjoying. And I think this is just going to match perfectly. Yes, for those of you guys who are so kind to tune in to me weekly and listen to me ramble, you know I eat a lot of meat. I'm a carnivorous individual, so there is always something going on the grill. I like charred meat with a lot of heat over wonderful wood coals. Really does it for me. So, setting, Alexander Valley Cabernet Sauvignon 2016 vintage, $85 on fallingbright.com. Definitely grab a couple bottles of this. Still time to get your wines in for Thanksgiving. No, it's not the typical wine that I would drink with turkey. But remember, the rule is there are no rules. You should always drink what you like. And if you're, a guy like me who, tends to do other stuff than turkey, I've had my fair share of turkey. I've cooked it for a number of years and I love it. But sometimes the mood suits you for something else. Grilled bison ribeye. Wow, this wine, a fantastic steak on Thanksgiving. That's going to be wonderful. That's going to be absolutely wonderful. You're sitting out with your buds after that fantastic dinner. You're smoking a cigar by the fire. Again, excellent choice. Excellent choice. So, one more sip. Let's chat. I mentioned last week, we talked a little bit about Falling Bright, who we are. I get all these comments, you guys are great. You guys have an incredible selection. By the way, thank you so much for that. It's incredibly humbling when people take the time to reach out, let me know what they think of what I'm doing as far as my wife and I's project as a true small business. We've been running this show since 2015. Just basically, got into selling wine because we couldn't find any of the wines we wanted to drink in retail environments. I was tired of going to every wine shop in our area and just finding it, just with nothing but Gallo family, Kendall Jackson, and the Wagner family. Just kind of really bummed me out, really. And that's fine, you drink what you want, but it wasn't working for me. Typically, the wines that I wanted to enjoy were really reserved for restaurants or allocated lists that you had to wait years to get on. So I had been very fortunate to work at a high-end restaurant. I still do work at the Napa Rose restaurant at Disney's Grand California Hotel, and got to rub elbows with a bunch of winemakers as well as proprietors of wineries, and got to know them very well when they'd come in for vacation, and was able to chat with quite a few of them, and able to start Falling Bright Wine Merchants with 40 wines on our site. We didn't have the means to do a brick and mortar store, and with myself working full-time and my wife completely dedicated to our son's upbringing, which I'm always amazed by the manner in which she is able to do that for our son, who's now 8 years old. She manages his modeling and acting career, as well as taking him back and forth to karate, wrestling, different mixed martial arts practices. He's a maniac. He's got a drive like no other kid I've ever seen. So we started this online venture with 40 wines. We got into talking with other winemakers and other wineries, and they were, for the most part, pretty excited about our project. They liked that we were just an independent operation. I really think that they thought we would not be successful, so to throw us a bone wouldn't hurt them at all. So we were able to pull different wineries into our gallery that weren't normally available in retail environments. So we have been doing this in 2015. The product list as well as the operation would grow a little bit every year. We're still completely an online venture. There's no brick and mortar store yet. Not yet. More news on that next year. And now we have over 400 products. All wines. There's a few ciders there as well. All domestic stuff from California, Oregon, and Washington State. And I am so proud to say that all of the wines in our gallery are my favorite things to drink. It's amazing the opportunities that we've had to work with the people that have come to us and to provide their wines in our gallery for folks like you to bring to your home and open for special occasion, for family members, just so you can enjoy a great bottle of wine that you don't normally get a chance to see. So completely humbled by that every day, and still doing that even 5 years later here in 2020, still bringing on wineries, sometimes that I have called every year and asked to carry their wine. And in the past it's been no, we really don't do that, but every year there's a few more that come on board, and it's just so great to bring people on. That is the wines that we enjoy personally, and I get a chance to share them with you. So really extremely special project here at fallingbright.com that I, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about. So as I said, we're a small business, completely independently owned, but we're not just a company. We're a cause from day one. My wife and I have wanted to make sure that there was a drive for our business more than just monetary success. And it's great to pay your bills. I think that's a wonderful thing, and certainly where everybody goes to work. But we wanted to make sure that we were doing something more than that. So we found a charity that we were really excited about. It admitted something to us in a very soulful manner. So we partnered with Living Alternatives out of Illinois, and they are a wonderful pregnancy resource center for folks that way. And their mission and their message spoke to us in a very personal manner. So if you want to find out more about them, check out pregnancyresourcecenter.org. You'll see who we partnered with, and every dollar that we make, a portion of that dollar goes to them, and we support their mission. And just so thankful that folks like you are supportive of us, so we can support what they're doing. So again, we work with Living Alternatives. Check them out at pregnancyresourcecenter.org to find out more. And thank you guys so much. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Definitely this year has been crazy for everybody, and it's important to take your time out with family and friends to make moments significant and take purposeful moments of joy within your life, or else life means absolutely nothing. And there is no better way to do that than with a great bottle of wine like The Setting by Jesse Katz, a fantastic 2016 vintage out of Alexander Valley. Did I mention this is all from the SJ Vineyard, which sits on top of Chalk Hill? Wonderful vineyard, complete hillside vineyard, all volcanic loam. Really very little organic matter, just a rocky mess out there, growing vines that really have to struggle for what they produce, making the wondrous fruit which is within this bottle, which is perfect for you to drink and perfect for me to drink too. Folks, thank you so much for checking us out, listening to my story. I'm Michael, Falling Bright Wine Merchants. It's my company. You can check us out on fallingbright.com. Folks, if you're living in Orange County like myself, all of your orders are delivered at no extra charge, no minimum order. Anybody outside of there, for right now, though that this promo is going to end soon, any order of $149 or more is shipped to you free, ground shipping. Thank you so much. Check us out, fallingbright.com. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Make life matter, and drink the good wine. Save the crap for somebody else who doesn't know any better. Have a great night. Cheers.